This is unbelievable. Ever felt like you were stopped not because you broke the law, but because you were part of someone's training exercise? That's exactly what happened here. A driver, fully aware of rights, gets pulled over as a lesson for a trainee officer. But instead of being a passive participant, the driver turns the situation on its head, questioning every action, exposing police tactics, and holding the officers accountable, ultimately teaching the trainee and the senior. The interaction begins with the driver getting pulled over and being asked for a license and registration. When questioned about the reason for the stop, the officer hesitates, stating that the driver was weaving and almost caused an accident. However, the driver denies the claims, accusing the officer of tailgating without probable cause. Officers allegedly followed too closely, leading to a lane switch and further scrutiny of police motives, just for the training exercise. The video is long, but the driver never backs down. Watch how the driver owned every officer single-handedly. Share your opinion in the comments.
Can I have your license and registration, please?
Yes, ma'am. What's the reason for the stop?
I'll let you know. I just need your information first so I can know who you are.
Well, I mean, I think you should tell me the reason for the stop. If it's legal or not, then you could go for the license registration, but I'll go with the gimmick for right now.
Your vehicle?
It is. Okay.
Okay, so the reason for the stop, back on 22, 34, you almost hit a car, and then you kind of been
That's not true.
weaving in and out of the lane.
That's not true.
Okay.
I was driving. I seen you guys following me a little too close. I'm like, let me move over. Maybe you're trying to get through. I switched lane. I see you switching after me. I already know you guys was initially stopping. Like, let me go for it. And here it is. So there's none of that.
Do you have your driver's license, sir? Your driver's license?
I have his driver's license.
You know, there's another officer right here.
Okay, you got it? Okay.
Okay.
Like I said, that's what we stopped you. We've been all over the road. You almost hit two cars back there.
No, that's not true. That's not true at all. You know?
Okay, that's fine. It's on camera, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, then you know you'll have that proof as on the camera. Yeah. And
Been drinking or anything tonight? You haven't been drinking or anything tonight?
well, we could go down that route, but I'm gonna just go that. I'm not answering any questions. And your partner, why is he shining the light towards my camera, trying to blind the camera? What's the purpose of that?
Huh? I'm not going to explain all that to you. I'm asking if you had anything to drink tonight.
And I'm saying, which I clearly just illustrated, and it's on camera, I am not going to answer any of your questions. But
Well, actually, you have to answer questions with regards to drinking or anything like that. With it's a traffic stop.
what law is that?
Okay. Okay.
What law is that?
It's the laws of the United States.
But what law is that? Can you cite it?
Okay.
What law says that I have to answer questions? Because I remember the law says
because you're in the traffic.
you have the right to remain silent.
Actually, that's only if it's during a criminal investigation. The U.S.
So
Supreme Court.
what investigation are you doing right now?
I'm doing a DUI investigation.
Which is a criminal investigation?
Okay. The U.S. Supreme Court has...
Which is criminal or non-criminal?
Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Is this your car, sir?
I've already answered the question to the young lady that was
she's
here.
my trainee. Is this your car?
Well, you could ask your trainee because I've
Is
already
this your
communicated
car?
with her. She's the one that made the stop, right?
I'm just simple question. Is this your
It's
car?
a simple question. I do not need to answer 500 questions to 500 people. The officer is making their stop. I've already talked to her. She had my information. Thus, she's doing her job. I mean, I don't understand what's going on here. So the training is let's stop a random guy and see if we could pin something on him. Is that what's going on right now? I'm saying, what is the training here? Stop a random person if we see if we can pin something on them? Is that what the training is?
You know well that it's not it at all.
I know well. So
Yes,
then
you know well,
I
but
know
that
then
is
they
not
have
at
a
all.
valid reason to stop me then. That's what you're saying. So I heard that. What I'm saying is the stop is invalid and the reason they're stopping
You have
me.
your own belief system. However, if there is a Florida state statute that is in violation, it is a valid stop.
Yeah, if there is, that's good. That's correct. If there is a Florida statute that is a violation, it's a valid stop. But what if there isn't? Then the stop becomes
I'm not
invalid.
here to make assumptions, and I'm not here to go with what ifs.
Officer Bowers.
Officer
So
Bowers.
they said your driving pattern was concerning. Almost caused a couple crashes.
Do they have that
What's going on?
on video to show you rather than what they're saying?
They might. I don't know.
No, so I'm saying you should make them show you the video. They claim they have it on video so you can see what they're saying. If it match up with what the statement is, then...
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm asking you.
Well, I'll tell you my driving was fine. This is a bogus traffic stop because they have a trainee. They're looking for information. But probably show them how to do a regular traffic stop. And you guys know the routine. So I'm fine. They know it's bogus, and that's where we're at right now.
They know it's bogus.
Of course.
Who's they?
Who you think? Take a while, I guess.
I don't have any idea. Who
No
they
idea? Okay. So we're going to play that game. I got you. Well, this is a bogus traffic stop, and I would like for them to conclude the traffic stop that's been going on for...
It's not being concluded right now. So
Well, then you guys have to conclude it, because the traffic stop having a reasonable amount of time for it to go.
You can say it's bogus all you want. It doesn't make
I
it
got
bogus,
you. Okay, so your legit traffic stop has a certain amount of time that it's supposed to go through, right? Reasonable time.
No.
It doesn't have
Okay,
reasonable time?
reasonable, yeah.
Yes. What is a reasonable time for the traffic stop?
As long as it takes.
As long as it takes. Which is what? 2 days? 5 days?
Sometimes people go to jail for days.
Yeah. That's not a traffic stop. Then that's something else. They escalated to something else. But what is a reasonable time for the traffic stop? Like,
as long as it takes them.
Okay, so we're gonna go down that route.
They gotta.
Okay, well
they
then.
Gotta do checks on you. If they gotta write tickets, all that stuff.
Well, tell them then conclude their traffic stop so I could be on my way. I have my wife at the side of the highway in Fort Myers. She ran out of gas. I need to get down there. Okay. So right now I'm on the hunt for gas. This bogus traffic stop is hindering my process.
So you're on your way to Fort Myers?
I'm looking for gas right now to head to Fort Myers, yes.
Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from up the road. You guys blocked the road so I can continue looking for gas, and I turn around and I'm about to go down this area to find gas station all over the place. So my hunt is for gas right now.
Okay. What had you driving all over the road?
Like I told you, go look at their video. Go look at their video to conclude that lie that they made is a lie. Until then,
I'm not doing it. I'm asking you about it.
And I'm telling you it's a lie. So how you ask me something that you haven't seen for yourself? What kind of sense does that make?
The officer's not lying to me.
Oh, he's not lying to you?
No. He saw something. He informed me about it.
Maybe what he saw was wrong.
Opportunity to.
Well, okay, I got you. So maybe what he saw was wrong.
Or
maybe he misinterpreted it.
Maybe it's right. Like
maybe it's right. Yeah, maybe it's right. So how do we determine if he's right or wrong? Because right now
I said he's right.
Analyzing.
So why don't you tell
I got
me
you. And I'm telling you it's wrong. So right now you're analyzing my speech, analyzing my pattern analysis to see if what he's saying match or if I'm under influence or whatever. Doing that escalation of whatever it is.
Now I'm telling you, the entire thing is that all of this is wrong and bogus, and we need to just let you go. You don't have any explanation.
1,000%
You don't have any
accurate.
Explanation for why you might have been driving all over.
That has never happened. Your officer pulled behind me. I've been driving steadily the whole time. He got a little close to me, which I assume he was starting to run my tag, which is what you guys usually do. At that point, I switched lane. He switched lane after me, so I continue my path. I'm like, I'm about to get pulled over. 3 minutes down the line, I get pulled over. That's exactly what happened. And I don't know who she is. I heard she's a trainee or something like that. Whoever she is, she knows what's going on. So now you guys go ahead and conclude your traffic stop so I could be on my merry way and I can enjoy myself. And I see you flashing the light closer to my camera to hinder the camera from seeing you. I don't know why, but your flashlight was a lot lower than what it is right now.
I don't care if your camera sees me. It's been looking at me for 5 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. So there's no point of...
I'm sorry I messed up your picture on your...
Okay.
Listen, have you had anything to drink tonight?
I do not answer question. And I know where you're going with this. That's why you're flashing the light close to me to see if my eyes will dilate. I know the pattern, man. So just let's get your traffic.
Listen, I'm a police officer. I'm doing an investigation. That's what they pay me to do.
I got you.
So that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So I'm asking you questions
and
based on the information.
And I respect your job. But what I'm saying, which I told the officer before, I know she knows it's a bogus stop. But let's say it wasn't. Am I supposed to help you in this investigation?
Yeah, ideally you would cooperate. If
ideally,
you're not impaired,
yes,
if you're not doing anything wrong, then yeah, you would. You would
I've seen people not do plenty things wrong. Like right now, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm getting stopped by 3 or 4 officers. So ideally, it doesn't really work.
They did do something wrong, man. They didn't just stop you for no reason.
Sir, you cannot tell me that you believe.
I don't buy that. I don't care how cheap it is.
I got you.
Come on, man.
So what I'm telling you,
from that.
I cannot believe that you believe 1,000% that every initiation that your cops made with a citizen is legit. You cannot believe that. If that was true, there would not be.
That's ridiculous.
There would not. That's what you're telling me. So I'm telling you, this is one of the situations where it's not accurate. Your officers did an illegal stop and they're fishing for a reason to make it valid. That's all that's happening right now.
Absolutely.
Okay? Yes.
Listen, I told you I don't buy it. I don't care how cheap it is. Sorry.
Okay.
Listen. What were you up to before you left here?
What do you mean what was up to? What does that even mean?
What have you been doing today?
I just told you what I've been doing.
You said you've been looking for gas.
Yes.
You looking for gas all day?
Not all day. I've been looking for gas since my girl called me since she was on the outside of the highway. I'm lost.
What was up before that?
Sir, I'm not going to help you with this fishing expedition of yours. You're trying to find out what I was doing before that. So I can say I was doing this. You'll be like, oh, were you doing that? Were you doing this? All the flashing light, checking my expression and all that. You could do all of that. I do not do anything or am doing anything. My driving was perfect. Like I said, your cops pulled me over illegally and they're fishing for a reason to make it valid. And I'm not going to help you to make it valid. Okay, you can flash your light, analyze me as much as you want. My eyes are not dilating or doing any craziness. I'm not high. So get your job. I mean, make them get their job done so we can go about my business.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why you were driving like that.
Okay, let me help you with this.
Distracted?
None. My driving was perfect. I repeat it again. My driving was perfect. I don't know how many times I have to repeat this. Since you have basically saying you're siding with your officers, my statement is no longer valid, right? Because I'm telling you they're wrong. You're saying
your statement. Your statement's your statement.
Exactly. So my statement is no longer valid. So if my statement is no longer valid, why am I talking to you? Looking at me, my eyes are right here. I'm talking to you. You're analyzing this. You're looking at my every movement, my hand, my stomach, my eyes. That's analyzing. Why?
I'm a police officer. I'm looking around. I'm observing.
Yeah, no, you're not looking at. You're analyzing.
Okay. Sure, I'm analyzing you. You won that one. Good.
So now, like I said.
What I was saying, let me finish what I was saying, is they saw a certain driving pattern. We're trying to figure out why they saw that certain driving pattern. You are not helping us with that. So we are just going to have to go with what they saw, and we'll move on. Understood?
No, I do not understood, because you said...
Question? Do you have a question?
Yes, they said it's on camera. Okay. Isn't that what they said?
Did they tell you that? They
yes.
didn't tell me that.
That's what they told me.
Okay.
So they didn't tell you that. They didn't give you that valid piece of information that they offered to me.
They gave you that information. What's
yes,
the question?
The officer came, the one that says that's his trainee. What's his name? The officer that was staying here? What was it?
The male officer?
Yes.
It's Officer Smith.
Officer Smith. He said, it's on camera. That's exactly what he said.
What is your question?
So, if it's on camera, right? Because that's like I said, no, that's not true. He's like, yeah, it's on camera. We got it on camera. So you wanted to show me that.
You keep telling me that.
Yes.
But what is your question?
My question is, if it's on camera, wouldn't you be able to verify that?
Sure.
So wouldn't that be easier to verify their statement on camera than asking me, is it true?
Nope.
So you think asking me is what they're saying true easier than verifying the camera?
Why they saw what they saw?
Maybe they didn't see what they saw. Maybe they didn't see what they saw. You don't think that's valid?
I don't think what's valid.
They didn't see what they thought they saw.
Are you telling me that, or are you asking me?
I'm asking you, is it not possible that they did not see what they claimed they saw? That's not possible?
Are you asking me if they have the capability to lie to me or something like that? Okay. You're being ridiculous, man. Do you have an actual question for me or not? Because I'm tired of talking to you.
Okay, then if you're tired of talking to me, sir, go conclude this traffic stop.
It's a big part of this is, and why we wanted to check in, everything else like that is...
Officer Hall.
Yep, that's it.
And let you guys conclude your investigation so I can go about my business.
You also kind of force us to make a decision, though, end of the day, too, right?
The what?
You force us to make a decision based on what we've seen so far, and then...
Oh, yeah, I mean, you make your decision based on what you see, yes, and then
like you said to him, like, yeah, we're talking with you, we're looking at you, we're trying to see what we see. And...
Yeah, exactly.
But
so
anyway, they're going to finish up with you.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Alfred.
Yes, ma'am.
So your ID is in here. You are being cited. You have 2 for failure to maintain your lane. All right. You have for the headphones. You cannot drive and have the headphones on, and for having like a video device in your hand while driving.
Okay. The video device in my hand while driving?
Yes. So when you were going across the lane, I observed you back on 22. So when I came up, when you reached over, you had to stop. You thought I was here. You had it in your hand.
Yes, because I pulled it out to record the interaction that's about to happen. The phone was on my lap like this, and I was driving like this. So therefore, it was not in my hand. When you pulled me over, I grabbed the phone, I turned the camera, and then I turned it towards you like this. So that's a false statement right there again.
So here's your option.
Putting it out there.
So you can pay it.
Will not be paying it.
That's fine. You can fight it out in court.
I will be fighting it out in court.
So those are your options.
And you are who again?
I am Officer Anderson.
Officer Anderson.
Yes, sir.
And Officer Anderson, you're the one that initiated the stop, or your trainee, or what do you call the guy?
Smith.
Officer Smith. Officer Smith is the one that initiated the stop. Which one? You initiated the stop. Okay.
Yes,
So just want to make that clear for the records. All right.
All right. Here's that for you.
Thank you, ma'am.
License isn't there, sir.
Say what now?
The driver's license isn't there.
And
All right.
also for the registration, you were cited. So if you can show proof of the registration when you go to court, that'll be thrown out, okay?
Okay, now, while you're here, remember that bogus charge I was telling you about? While she was here, she said she could pull up the registration, I could leave it. But now she's citing me for the registration. You know why?
You have a copy of it, sir. You have to
Pause,
carry a
pause.
copy.
I know what you're saying. But you know why she's citing me for it? Because she has to prove the traffic stop is valid. They have to throw all that in there. Like I told you. This is it, right? So that show you I was right again? And this is one of them. Oh, I'm still wrong. But didn't I just cite me for...
Have a nice
Exactly.
day, sir. Drive safe, okay?
All right. Thank you, ma'am. And sir, you guys have a good one. I will be seeing you guys in court, definitely. So please show up, or I will be filing the lawsuit. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for wasting my time. The traffic stop also has been 35 minutes. That's also excessive.
This encounter wasn't just about a broken tag light. It's the story of a man battling cancer, subjected to repeated stops by police, questioning the system that should protect him. Already carrying the weight of his health struggles, he faces invasive searches and profiling by officers. The encounter kicks off with the driver immediately expressing frustration, anticipating the stop as soon as he leaves his house. As the officer approaches, the driver outlines how, during a previous stop, he was unfairly searched for drugs after a routine traffic stop. He explains that those interactions, particularly after undergoing cancer treatments, left him with no choice but to equip his vehicle with multiple cameras to document future encounters. The officer claims the reason for the stop is a tag light violation and asks him to get out of the car. Watch the video and share your opinion in the comments. Let's pray for his swift recovery and better health as he continues fighting both this illness and the challenges life throws his way.
Pulling me over, I knew it. Watch this. Watch this. Let me see what he pulling me over for. I knew it. And I'm gonna tell you something right now before you even say something.
Right.
It's on the dash. It's on the dash. It's on the dash. I just pulled up out of my house.
Okay.
Came straight across the road. Put the blinker on to turn over here. I saw you go right down there. You made a left turn right there. Came around, flashed me with your lights. It's on the dash. It's on the dash.
Hold on a second.
I ain't want to talk. What you need? Driver's license? What else?
I need your driver's license.
Gotcha.
Registration. And before we give me that, the reason for my stop,
I ain't trying to hear all
your
that.
tag light.
Okay.
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 All right.
Why you turn your lights off behind me then?
Verify that your tag is your
ain't
tag
do
light
all
is
that.
actually not there.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
Cause this the third time y'all done did this shit.
Was it for the tag light?
No, it wasn't for no tag light. I came from I had cancer. I got pulled over by whoever this bitch motherfucker name right here. Zachary Stacy pulled me over, searched my car for fucking drugs. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. I don't do nothing illegal. I got cancer. I ain't mad at you, but if it's my life, I respect it. But it's cool.
Hey, look, man, it's nothing.
But that's the reason why. That's the reason why I got a dash cam and all that shit in my car right now. That's the reason why. Cause of him.
Oh, really?
Yep, cause of him. I filed the report. And I had called lawyers and everything. And I ain't playing this time.
Oh, you're fine, man.
I ain't tripping on you, but I ain't with that. I ain't with.
Hey, look, when you have this experience like that, I can understand.
I ain't with that.
You know what I mean?
Ain't nothing against you. If you do your job right and do it right, I ain't got nothing to say.
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna be no disrespectful to you or nothing like that.
Yeah,
Just handle yourself
I
right.
appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
I was respectful with his ass. I gave him the driver license, gave him the registration. I even told him I had a gun, and he still searched my car.
Yes, sir.
That ain't cool. I'm a little upset right now, though. I'm trying to get all the paperwork in these.
I got you.
Cause
You
I
wanted
don't.
to hand me your driver's license while you find your insurance and everything. And
But I knew this shit was happening. As soon as I saw you go that way, you was on this road. You went that way, came up this way, came around right here. So you wouldn't even know you wouldn't even know my tag light was out because you saw me go right down the corner right there.
can you give me a second?
Oh yeah, do your thing.
So I may have went the loop around, but it had nothing towards you.
Yeah.
So, but how I noticed you is when I actually came up Davis
Highway.
on the corner of my eye, I saw a vehicle that just it was black. It was completely black with only the taillights, and I couldn't see a tag light.
But making
a
but I ain't trying. But so like, if you went parallel across Davis and Martin Luther King, how you gonna see my tail lights?
Well,
if I'm coming, but I'm coming from the other way though, and the way I just came from, they ain't have no way. I stay on the back road back there. So like right there, you just pull it.
So when I'm telling you, so when I saw the corner of my eye, I pulled into the street on Avery, and when I got behind you, I shut my. That's all.
I saw you shutting your light.
Yeah, I shut my lights.
Yeah, I got cameras everywhere in here, like everywhere.
Hey, it doesn't.
Everywhere.
Here,
So we're downtown, bro. That's why I got the dash cam right there.
What pulled you over last time?
He pulled me over right on the next block. I had.
What was it for?
This is what he said. You stupid ass people. Him. He said he did a illegal lane change. Illegal lane change. I was on a 1-lane road. Literally on a 1-lane road. I was on that one of them roads back there, like 6 or something.
Yes, sir.
I had just left cancer treatment. Got off the interstate and was on one road. So he pulled me over in the driveway, and I have cameras everywhere around where I was at. It's all on YouTube. I put it on all kind of stuff right now. I said, how you doing today? He said, I pulled you over for illegal lane change. I ain't asked him nothing. I said, okay, here's the driver's license, here's the registration. Treat him like respect, because you know black people and cops don't get along. I said, I'm gonna do this a little different. Give him everything. He said, step out the car. I said, okay, man, you can take the gun and everything. Respectful to you. Give him everything he needed. He go get a K9 unit and say, I don't know if I'm saying the word narcotics residue or some residual or some shit.
So what he probably did. He called out for a K. And these are tools that are provided for us.
No, that's
I'm just trying to explain. Okay,
I got
what's going on? And now
all right, wait, do me one favor right quick, because I'm like, I am with this. Can I step out or something and I record you? Because I want him right here, you right here. We got too many going on.
Well,
we got too much going on right here.
Just stay in the vehicle, okay?
We got too much going on.
Do you still have the firearm in the vehicle?
I just I don't want to say all that. I just rather not say all that.
No, I understand, but do you have the firearm?
I just plead the fifth on that. I just rather give you the information you need for the traffic stop right now.
Right, but just for our safety, where's this located? That's all.
I'm gonna give you I'm not gonna touch nothing.
I'm not gonna give you a hard time, man.
I got you, but I'd rather not expose all that information.
Okay.
I can step out the car or something like that.
At this point, then go ahead and step out of the vehicle.
Let me roll my windows up right quick.
Yeah, you can go ahead. Not a problem.
I'm gonna just take this box out here right quick. I'm gonna take this out. This is the car they pulled me over in again right here. The doors is locked. I don't have no keys. I had to call Papa Lock to open the door. I'm pulled over for the second time in 3 months. This is the second time. There's a different officers right now. I don't know. I was nice to the last one. This is a whole different ballpark. I don't know what's going on. So unacceptable. He was going parallel on one way. I was going parallel the other way. He could not see if my lights were out or not. The car right here, the police car right here, turned his lights off, which is on dash cam. He turned his headlights off and on. I guess he was checking to see. It could be legit. He was just checking to see if the brake tag light was out. And that's it.
All right, man. Appreciate you being cool with me. Okay. Here's that.
Thank you. I'm gonna tell you something before you go. I ain't got no issue with you, and I want you to know that. Like, it's no, I'm kind of like hostile with y'all right now, but there's no respect.
You're hostile with the uniform.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just, it need better training down there. And the sergeant, he threw the paper on the floor when I went to go file a complaint. I think his name's something with a G Gulliman or something like that. He threw the down paper, so I had to file a lawsuit. I don't want to do that. The only thing he had to do was apologize, and it would have been cool. Absolutely. He could have acted like you. I was fucking disrespectful to you. You still respectful. Why you couldn't act like him? I ignored the shit, man. I ain't saying nothing crazy. I ain't cuss you out. But he didn't say how. He said it was a good night, and I ignored the shit out of him.
Yes, sir.
And he still was respectful.
Hey, it's all about this, man. You want to be talked how you want to be.
And I was to you. You still was respectful.
But you know,
you need to run for governor. You. Man. So ain't no thing like that, man. It's just a respect thing. That's the only reason I got the camera to protect me, man. 100%. Like, I don't like doing
respect, and
so,
I believe that.
And I was completely
I want to be treated.
Yes, sir.
Well, you know?
I was completely disrespectful to you because I hate y'all uniform. Because of what happened to me. But you're a man and you treated me like a man. I'm gonna respect you like that. Same thing with you. Same thing with you. I respect that. This is how you handle
issue.
Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel. Our goal is to educate people on First Amendment rights. Make sure you like our videos as much as possible. We will see you in the next video.